Hi, my name is Lynn Willis, and I am going to be talking about transformative learning theory. Transformative learning is a deep structural shift in basic premises of thoughts, feelings, and actions. The transformative learning theory was originally developed by Jack Mezirow in 1978 after studying women who were coming back into school or into the workforce after a long period out of education or work. He found that these women went through 10 phases in their transformation. First was some sort of disorienting dilemma that caused them to question their current perspectives and points of view, and they went through a series of self-examination and assessment, and then they realized that there were changes that they could make, and they developed a plan of action. They acquired the knowledge or skills that they needed in order to implement whatever the change was that they felt that they need to do, and eventually they integrated these changes into their lives, and their perspective shifted and was transformed. So when we look at perspective transformation, it starts with meaning perspective, or a person's frame of reference, which is comprised of their habits of mind, which are different ways that people approach problems intellectually, and also perspectives in a number of different areas: sociolinguistic, moral, ethical, epistemic or cognitive thinking, philosophical, psychological, aesthetic. These are all each one of these is a particular point of view, which is comprised of these clusters of meaning schemes. So in the process of transforming one's perspective, there are 4 different types of learning that take place. One can expand or elaborate their existing frame of reference. One could learn about new frames of reference that they don't already have. They might shift their habits of mind. If they have one particular set of habits, they might try to adopt other habits, or they might transform their points of view or their perspectives. Examples that I found in the literature were teachers and why they may use technology and how they may use technology in their training. If they're not familiar with using technology, they may have different reasons for certain perspectives, and how they approach or look at technology will determine, which of these types of learning they're going to use in change in that perspective. Based on those types of learning, these changes would roll back up and eventually result in a transformed perspective. I think this is really interesting as a way of approaching more complex types of learning and changing and growing as a person. So thank you for your time. Here's my reference. Thank you.